The bus splashed through a puddle and soaked his shoes just as he lunged forward, arm outstretched, catching the handle of the stroller before it rolled off the curb. "Whoa, got it," he said, breathing hard. The woman froze, hands flying to her mouth. "Oh my God, thank you. I didn't see the water." He nodded, steadying the stroller. Inside, a little girl blinked up at him, clutching a worn stuffed rabbit. "No harm done," he said softly. "Happens." That was how it started. Like every other morning, too fast, too ordinary, too easy to forget. His name was Daniel, a single dad running on cheap coffee, early alarms, and the quiet pressure of never having room to fail. Every morning after dropping his son off at school, he stopped at the same corner to grab breakfast from a food cart before heading to work. And every morning she was there, standing a few steps back, eyes down, hands folded, pretending she wasn't waiting for anything. The first time he bought an extra sandwich by accident, or at least that's what he told himself. "Hey," he said, holding it out. "They messed up my order." She hesitated. "I'm fine." "It'll go to waste," he said. "Please." She took it like it might disappear. "Thank you," she whispered. The second morning he did it on purpose. By the fifth, it was routine. He never asked her name. She never asked his. There was the food, a nod, sometimes a quiet, "Have a good day." Nothing more. He told himself it wasn't charity. It was just human. One morning, she surprised him. "You don't have to do this every day," she said, voice careful, like she didn't want to scare the kindness away. He shrugged. "I know." "Then why do you?" He thought of his son, of the nights counting change at the kitchen table, of how close everything always felt to falling apart. "Because someone once did it for me," he said. "And I never forgot." She studied his face like she was trying to decide if that was the truth. Weeks passed. Winter bit harder. Her coat grew thinner. His mornings grew heavier. One day he noticed her hands shaking when she reached for the cup of tea he offered. "You okay?" he asked. She smiled too fast. "Always." But the little girl, the one from the stroller, wasn't there anymore. "Your daughter?" he asked carefully. "She's not with you today." The woman looked away. "She's somewhere warm." That answer sat wrong in his chest all day. The next morning she wasn't there. Neither the next. By the fourth day, he caught himself scanning the sidewalk like he'd lost something important. On the fifth morning, she was back. Same spot, same posture. But her eyes were red, and when he handed her the food, she didn't take it right away. "Daniel," she said. He blinked. "How did you—" "I saw you with your son, at the school," she said. "I hope that's okay." He nodded slowly. "It's fine." She swallowed. "I needed to say something, because if I don't now, I never will." The city seemed to dim around them. "Every morning," she continued, "you help me without asking questions. You never made me feel small. Or watch to see who noticed." He shook his head. "I wasn't." "You were," she said, voice breaking. "And you don't know what that did." He felt his throat tighten. "My name is Rosa," she said. "And that little girl you helped me save from the street, she's my sister, not my daughter." He frowned. "Save?" Rosa took a breath that shook her whole body. "We left a bad place. I work nights when I can. Shelters are full. Some days I choose between food and bus fare." Daniel closed his eyes for a moment. "The reason she hasn't been here," Rosa said, "is because child services took her. Temporary, they said, until I'm stable." "I'm so sorry," he said quietly. She nodded. "I thought I was invisible, like the world had decided I didn't matter anymore." She looked at him then, really looked. "But you saw me." The words hit him harder than anything else she could have said. "You helped me keep going," she whispered, "even when I didn't want to." Silence stretched between them. Then Daniel spoke. "What do you need?" She blinked. "I'm not asking for—" "I know," he said gently. "But answer me." Rosa hesitated. "I need a reference, someone who'll vouch for me. A real person." He didn't think. He just nodded. "You have one." Her breath caught. "You don't even know me." "I know enough," he said, "and I know what it means to fight when everything's stacked against you." She covered her face and cried, not loudly, not dramatically, but like someone finally letting go. Weeks later, Daniel stood outside a small community office, watching Rosa hold her sister's hand again. The little girl waved at him, rabbit tucked under her arm. Rosa walked over, smiling through tears. "They approved it. Because of you." He shook his head. "Because of you." She squeezed his hands. "You changed everything." As Daniel walked away, he realized something quietly powerful. Sometimes the smallest kindness isn't small at all. It's a lifeline. If this story moved you, don't let it end here. Subscribe for more real, emotional stories that remind us what kindness can do. Like this video if you believe showing up still matters. And comment below. What small act changed your life when you needed it most? Your voice matters.